Hey, Chrissy, I was thinking about something the other day, and I don't think I've ever shared this with you before.
What's that?
Well, my dad was a lawyer in Orlando and long since the mid-50s, and he passed away several years ago, but as a young boy, and I now remember that he used to do Saturday appointments just like I do. I've had an appointment at 9:30. I do this radio show. I got a 12:15 appointment today, and on Saturdays. And when my dad was a lawyer, he had appointments on Saturday mornings.
Thank you for sharing. Tom, after all this time, I did not know that.
So here's what I remember about that is that I would go down to the office with him, and I'd just hang out in his office in downtown Orlando. He had a library. There was a pool table in the library, so you could always hang out and play pool. He was quite good at it. But always on the way home, we'd stop at a bar as a kid. As the bar was on the corner of Virginia in 1792, right where First Watch is, that little strip center is now. And what is that, Whole Foods there now?
It is.
And I remember it so well because it had like a Shell parking lot in it. And we'd go in and he'd drink a beer. He'd always put salt on the foam on the top of his beer. He'd get me a soda. We'd hang out. He'd chat with different people coming in and out of the bar, almost like, this is another way for me to get business, is get to know these folks at this bar. They knew him well. And, he'd have a beer, then we'd go home.
Well, Tom, that's very special time and special memories that you have of your dad.
Yeah, so...
And, hey, that's how, back in the day, that was your dad's way of networking.
That's his way of networking, yes. And so part of that story is to tell you folks that we do Saturday appointments, both for gathering information, to do your will, and for signing your will documents on Saturday. We can make arrangements to have wills or witnesses in the office as well to get your documents signed on a Saturday.